Hello, y'all. This is Gershon XE. We are going to be doing a breakdown of why off-season training is important, the main focus of off-season training, and the goals of off-season training. Let's hop into the video. First off, let's break down what all of this means. What is linear periodization? That is what coaches use to know when an athlete should ramp up before the season, when an athlete should be resting, what they should be doing, and depending on when their season start. So again, we mentioned previous in the video, we are in the off-season period in the month of April. That's what I did. When I made my workout, I did workouts that you would do in the off-season. The main focus is hypertrophy, and for hypertrophy, we know that when you think of hyper, that's excessive. So you think about the enlargement of the muscle. To simplify that, just getting big, getting bigger than what you were. What I have for bullet point 2 is produce more myosin heads. Why is myosin head so important? If you know the sliding filament theory, you know that your myosin head and the actin, they bind together, and that's why your muscles pull. When it lengthens or it shortens. That's what's causing all of that stuff to do. Increase your cross-sectional area, you have more potential to hit PRs and max and all that stuff. So allow me to make it make sense to you. If you was to see a 200-pound male compared to a 100-pound male, and I ask you, who do you feel like is the strongest? You would say the 200-pound, because he's way more heavier. He has more potential to lift more than the 100-pound male. And that's what the hypertrophy or the off-season training is. So to measure what we needed to measure, we used a scale. And in order to keep a constant variable, this was when I first woke up and I haven't had no food, no water, no nothing. And this is how I was. I was 168 pounds. When you think about volume, you want to think about the sets. So 4 sets of 8, 5 sets of 3, 6 sets of 3. Because it's on the higher side, it would be considered high volume. Now, when you think about intensity is how much weight you are doing. We're going to use this diagram. Everyone knows that I can deadlift 500 pounds, but right now you see me deadlifting 245. Why? Because at the end of the day, hypertrophy is working your muscles when they are tired. So if I say, hey, I'm going to do front squats for 4 sets of 8, I have to make sure I do a weight that I can do all 32 sets. On top of that, with minimal rest, because again, what's the point of hypertrophy? However, now we can get into our results. So now the question is, please don't mind the dogs, but the question is, did I gain weight? And the result is, yes, we did gain weight. Now you have to keep in mind that this is not only surrounding lifting and lifting weight. You have to do your part outside of the gym. And so I did the proper nutrition. I did whey protein, creatine, and all that stuff. And within a month, I gained the good weight that I needed to gain. Next month question would be, we're going to move into our strength phase in May. So our question would be, did we get stronger? So y'all tune in.